We're live!
Hey!
Yay!
Hey, greetings and salutations. Welcome to Fables of Refuge. This is usually a live play Dungeons and Dragons show. Today we're doing something a little different. We are doing a one-page one-shot of Kobold Endeavour, which is not in focus. That's okay. I will tell you all about it. But first, I'm your Dapper Dungeon Master, Jarrett Sullivan, and these are your players.
Hi, I'm Jess Ayers, and normally I play Tazu, but today I don't know what I'm playing a kobold of some sort.
Hi, I'm Lora Daly, and I am also a kobold.
Hi, I'm Carter Michael, and I'm the King of Games.
Hi, I'm Carmichael, and I'm probably going to be the first one to die.
That's okay, because in Kobold Endeavour, another kobold will take your place. So, I'll explain what this is. It's going to be a little different today. Kobold Endeavour. It's a one-page one-shot, an RPG about distractions, and it's by Grant Howitt. If you check out Grant Howitt's webpage, there's a ton of one-page one-shots that he's made. They're very, very simple, and it's just kind of all madness, and it's just have fun, so you really don't need a whole lot. I will read his description. You are a kobold, a scaly lizardling whelp in service to an up-and-coming mighty dragon king. You're on a mission to gain the favor of your master by stealing as much treasure as you can from a different, inferior dragon king. So, and it gives you, so the players get to just roll a d6 to determine what their dragon ancestry is and their associated breath weapon. They then roll 2d20s to get their distraction specialties, which he has a list of. And then equipment, marks, quirks that you have to represent your specialties. That's just players are going to be making that up. When you perform an action, yeah, it's going to be great. It's just going to be a good time. Performing actions, when you want to do something and the outcome is in doubt, you roll a d6. On a 6, you succeed. So you can add to if you're creating a distraction using one or both of your specialties. You can add 1 for every current distraction in play that helps you do it. And then you have a breath weapon, which has enough juice for 1 puff. And you roll 3d6 and you pick the highest one. Then if you fail, you gain misfortune dice. So you roll a misfortune dice when you fail and when you're doing a dangerous action. And when you hit 10, you are forcibly retired in an unfortunate accident. So very exciting. And then there's treasure. You want it. There are 3 levels of valuables that you can stuff into your bag. Level 1 treasure is a D. We're going to do a D4. It says D3. We're going to roll a D4. Coins, semi-precious stones, and stuff. Level 2 treasure, a D6. Beautifully made items. And level 3, a D8. Unique works of art. At the end of the game, all survivors roll to see who presents the most tribute to the mighty Dragon King, and the highest wins. However, you can sacrifice your treasure to Tiamat, the mighty dragon goddess, instead to remove misfortune die equal to the amount rolled. So if you're building up misfortune, you can get rid of treasure that you have. Then for the Dungeon Master, there's the Rival Dragon King generation table. You roll to see what type of dragon it is and what their lair is. You roll to determine what types of guards that they have. You roll for a second layer trait and their weaknesses as well. So it's all just generated. So we're going to start with everybody rolling to see what dragon they are. And we are going to have a no duplicates rule because we think it's more fun if everybody does something different. And Carter wanted for everyone to roll to see who goes first.
Yes.
So roll a d20, everybody.
Oh no! 3.
Anybody in the 15 to 20? Looks like it's Carmichael. 10 to 15?
13.
13? 5 to 10? Okay, Jess, and then it'll be Carter. Okay.
Hey Carter, I'm really glad that you picked this idea. Allows me to
Hey
go
man,
first.
live by the sword, die by the sword.
All right, Carmichael, roll a d6.
Okay. I got a 4.
That makes you a blue tiefling.
Man,
Or
fuck.
not tiefling. Blue kobold.
Blue.
You have an electric breath weapon. All right, next up is Lora.
I'm glad you got the blue one, Cmike, because I didn't want the blue one since I play a blue dragonborn in our regular game.
You're welcome.
I got 6.
Are
Lora's
you a turtle?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So
I'm so excited for you.
So
Like,
you're what?
nobody's figured out I'm not a dragon yet.
You're like a Koopa?
Yeah.
Laura's a turtle. She does not have a breath weapon, but she can retract her head and limbs into her shell at will. And I'm going to say that's as many times as you want.
Cool.
Um,
Man, I need a breath weapon. Whatever.
I mean, now, is it that you're just it's more funny if you're just a turtle that's living there than like the descendant of a dragon turtle. So I think you'll just
I'm just a regular turtle.
Yeah, a
It's
turtle
amazing.
person. It's like a turtle,
Yeah.
but little.
Like a mini turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I love it.
Jess.
I rolled a 2, so I'm a white dragon.
Yep, that gives her ice breath. And Carter.
Rolled a 2.
Okay, roll again.
Rolled a 4.
Okay, roll again.
Rolled a 2.
Keep going.
Rolled a 2. Let's
Go.
see how many we get. 3.
There you go. You are a green kobold. You have a
Ooh.
smoke breath weapon.
Smoke.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was writing down everyone's name. I was like Lora, turtle, Jess, white, Ash, green. Wait, nope, not Ash.
Nice.
I am Carter.
We will now have top rolling Carmichael do your 2d20 distractions.
15
All right, your first distraction is machinery.
and 18.
And loud noises.
Steampunk dragon.
Yep.
All right, Laura.
I mean, machinery and loud noises kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
This is true. All right, I got a 3 and a 6.
3 is lying.
Solid. I mean, makes
6.
sense considering I'm a turtle.
Yeah, and 6 is dogs.
Dogs?
Dogs.
All right.
All right, Jess.
Okay, I rolled a 13 and a 9.
13.
So that's
Yeah, oh yeah, you have a sheet, yeah.
grease and or oil
Mm-hmm.
and fire.
Nice.
Okay, so sorry,
Jess,
what's
ice of
bacon again?
fire.
3, 6, 9, 13, 15, 18. I got it tracked, so you just roll.
All right, I'm just gonna roll a bunch.
Yeah.
11.
11. Booze.
Yes, booze.
You have booze.
11 and 1.
Explosives.
Molotov cocktails.
Okay. And I'll let you all introduce yourselves to each other after I read the setting. So, far across the oceans of shadow, the mythical Dragonlands lay surrounded by impassable mountains and deadly ravines. Scorched and blasted from an ancient battle that threatened to destroy the planet, ground upheaved, mountains collapsed, plains sunk into the earth, creating forever lost basins. Hidden from the eyes of Marama and Luxalan, beneath the mountains and deep in the caves, powerful dragons hoard their treasures and bask in their own glory. vainly calling themselves the Lords of Yanaka. Each claims the title of king. You are all kobolds born into the service of the obviously best and most important dragon, Squee Ekarax, the Mind Devourer.
Ooh.
You've never met the Lord of these halls, but he's definitely the best thing to ever exist, and you are very lucky to serve him. You are all kobolds that work on the sluice lines of the mine, so you put your grubby little scaly hands into the running muck to try to find the gemstones and minerals that would otherwise be lost from the mining process. So you are all working in the sluice lines right now.
Hi-ho!
Similar to what you can only imagine is a bug's life, I have a giant backpack that has spinning shovels just digging away for me, and all I'm doing is just constantly cranking it, so it just keeps digging and throwing dirt behind me.
Dirt and water, mud just splashing everywhere.
So as your device is like flinging stuff in the air, like my eyes light up and I run over and I catch a pebble out of the air and I like dust it off.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is speckled with white spots. That's so special. I don't have one yet.
And then I start whittling a little hole into it. So I have a necklace made of pebbles. Some of them are different colors. They're like pinkish or bluish, and some of them are just regular gray pebbles that I painted to make them special. So I add this to my pebble necklace.
Beautiful.
Aww. Jess, are you done?
Yep, I'm a little white kobold, and I got like bright blue eyes. They're sort of frosty looking, and I have like a belt with a bunch of like vials on it that like is full of like oil and stuff, and then in a pouch on my neck there's like this little fire starter kit, because you got to keep those separate, because otherwise that'd be a problem.
Wow. I just have a half-empty bottle, like it's like a flask that I have a little pouch that has other stuff, but it's like hidden, and it's mostly a pouch. And then I have just a bunch of dynamite on my back, and I'm just dropping sticks into the mine and letting it blow up, and I'm just picking up whatever gems come out.
Very destructive way to work on a sluice. I love it. It's ineffective.
And I am not sober.
Yeah, also that.
You have quite the machine. You have quite the machine here, friend. You can't just let little gems like this one go to waste.
Huh? Lift up a shield. What? Oh, did I miss it?
You're wasting precious gemstones.
Ha!
What's your name, my friend?
My name's Figlug.
Figlug. My name is Gersamy. And Gersamy, yes. And I just want to let you know, if you find any good pebbles, please give them to me.
Oh, absolutely. Any specific colors?
Oh, I haven't found a yellow one yet. I've got pink and I have blue, and now, as of right now, I have a white speckled one, but I don't have a yellow one yet.
Yellow one. Okay, I'll keep my eye out. And
Hey.
Well,
You want a drink?
if I drink, it's going to be very difficult to operate this machine, and it is very delicate.
It's more fun.
It's more dangerous.
I live for danger, baby.
And then I like
You.
pulled out my dynamite stick.
Eh?
Maybe one of those.
Here you go.
Thanks.
That'll be 1 gem. Here, I'll take it. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Come back here.
It's hard to turn around with this.
Okay, all right. Here, I'll just take it out.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm only interested in the blue and yellow ones. I don't like any other colors.
Mhm.
Oh,
I'm just watching all of this, just wide-eyed and like
What's your name?
kind of.
my name?
Yeah.
My name is Miko Merkel.
Miko Merkel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Taking check and just writing it.
On your
But-
scales.
Are we sharing names? Is that what we're doing? My name's use that.
I use that.
use that.
Yeah, who's that?
Who's that over there?
Yeah, yeah, I hear that one a lot.
I take a little
Little nip.
swig.
So as you're working and over the past few days, the people that have been, or the other kobolds that have been like further closer to the like main part of the sluice where the water comes in, like the boss kobold has been coming in and like taking people, and there's just been fewer and fewer each day, and like it's just that they don't come back. And so now the boss kobold comes in. Hey, you. Come with me.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's go.
Me?
Okay.
So,
Me? All right, I'm coming.
like, Mike, you gotta prove that you're worthy by digging.
I've been digging so much lately.
So you're gonna go in this hole, and he points at a hole. It's bigger, a little bit bigger than kobold size. Like, and dig stuff out and bring it to me.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
count on us.
I go over to the hole and I like try to jump in.
It's like into the wall and kind of down. So
Oh.
it's a kobold-sized tunnel essentially.
I start going in.
Yeah.
Is it sort of like single file
yeah,
type
as-
size?
Yeah, it's all load in. As you're going in, it like expands and shrinks a little bit. You go about 50 feet, and as you're going through it, you like every now and then kind of like see something kind of shining on the walls, and like some spray, and there's some like gunk on the ground every now and then.
Wow.
And then you come to like just a rock ending, and there's some bones.
Should we be digging here?
I think that's, I don't know. We dig at the wall? I don't
Sure.
know.
Here. Merkel, pull out the hat.
The hat.
Yeah, I have a hat. Pull it out.
Okay.
You pull out a
And
hat that has like a candlestick on it.
And I look at it and I put it on my head.
Perfect. Now we just gotta light it.
I'm looking good.
did I hear
Alright.
somebody say you need to light something?
Yeah. Do you have it? Do you have a light?
Uzat's a little rotund for a kobold, so they're like trying to hang on and pours some oil on their hand and just sort of slathers their belly to like get through. I got oh no is wiping it on their pants. The kobolds wear pants.
Sure.
Loincloth, whatever. Okay, we gotta be real careful. And
I lean
reach
over
into the little like flint rock thing and like
Perfect.
try and light the candle on the helmet.
Mm-hmm. I don't think this sounds to be a outcome that is in doubt. So you spark it, and you light up his candle he's got.
Ah, that's way better.
Happy birthday to you.
No, we don't have the royalties for that.
So with this light, I mean, kobolds can have some dark vision, but like with this light, you now notice that the splatters, like colors and like bones and stuff, are definitely the remains of other kobolds that came down here. That may or may not shock you. You may or may not care about what other kobolds do.
Hold on. There are some quality bones here. And if we're going to be digging, I have a friend that can help. And I pull a little whistle out of my pocket and like as hard as I can, and you don't hear anything. And I'm like, just wait. Wait. And then you hear a corgi who's like half the size of me and kind of like tackles me and licks my face, and I'm like, this is Donahue. Did you know that the fairies used to ride corgis into battle? He's a battle corgi.
A battle corgi.
And then I pick up a kobold, give it to him, and start chewing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea for one of these. I take one of the bones and I take out a little hand crank and I just start drilling it hollow instead of digging. And it's really annoying. It's the most annoying, like squeaky, not oiled crank.
Where do you guys think the treasure is? Because I'm gonna blow it sky high.
It is...
I look at a wall. And does the wall have gemstones on it?
No, it just seems to be dirt.
Uzan will pick up a bone, like a leg bone or something, and just start digging in the dirt with the bone.
Have we hit the end of the tunnel yet?
Yeah. It's not that deep.
Oh, okay.
Whoever was here before didn't get very far.
I'm going to say, Donahue, dig! And he starts.
Nice. All right. So yeah, your dog is just like tossing dirt. You start digging. Uzat, you're using the bone, and you all start to hear a kind of like vibrating noise coming from behind the dirt.
Does anyone else hear that?
Yeah, that's real loud. I don't know what it is.
Then suddenly the dirt collapses, and there's like a giant beetle creature, but you see behind it a like real shiny bit of rock in the wall behind the beetle creature.
How big is it?
It's like 3 kobold size.
Oh man, look at that big rock, you guys. We can
the beetle. The rock. There. It's about you could hold it in two of your claws.
Look at that big beetle. That nice big shiny rock. Is the beetle shiny? Does it look like it's made out of gems? Is it a gem beetle?
It's green and shiny.
Guys, I bet that beetle's made out of gems. We should take that.
Hey, Mr. Beetle.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I reach out to touch it, and I just start vibrating.
Yeah, it's just like aggressively vibrating right now.
I don't think that's a nice beetle. I want to just get the rock. I like green, but I want the rock.
Let's get it.
Okay.
So you try to get past the beetle. He keeps positioning himself, keeping you from going back there.
Maybe he wants a drink. I pull out my flask.
Okay. So that's a distraction. So Mikkel Merkel is using one of his distraction specialties, which is booze, to distract. What else is everybody doing?
Maybe it's hungry. I got some old cooking grease from some stuff, so I pour some cooking grease in my hand and like, come on! I'm trying to lead the beetle like to the other tunnel.
Okay. All right. So should we, for the performing action? So the booze. So yeah. Okay. We'll go to that. Mikkel Merkel, roll a d6, and you can add 2. To see if you can distract the beetle with your booze.
Okay. Because also the grease.
You can add 3, 2 for your booze, 1 for the cooking grease, and then also Uzat, you can roll a d6 as well with the same +3 as like working together.
Okay. I rolled a 1, so that's a 4.
All right, so
I rolled a 1 as well.
all right, so you both gain misfortune. So so you need to each roll a d6.
A 1 as well.
All right, so put 1 on your misfortune tally. Uzat, you get 4 on your misfortune tally. The beetle's not going for it. He's like snapping at you, and Uzat, you almost lose a finger, or you do lose a finger from it. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't very nice. And I go, I can't do it in real life, but I'm like, get him. And I mean, he's a pretty small dog, so he's not gonna bite him, but he's gonna bark like.
He's your distraction. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're adding 2 to the mix. So I will say 2. You can do 4 because of Mikkel Merkel and Uzat's distractions, and then 2 for your dog. So you get 4 total.
1. So that would be a 5.
5. So no.
All I had to do was not roll a 1.
Yep. So yeah, it also like it spins around and like blackens your eye and knocks you back.
So do I have to roll d6 again to?
Yeah. Roll a d6 to see how much misfortune you gain.
1.
Okay. So it knocks you back. Like, oh.
Go.
You
Dear.
hear the
Big lug.
Kobold be like,
Get the stuff.
Big lug, it's up to you.
I open the side bag to my backpack that's holding all the shovel equipment, and I pull out a little box with a little crank on the side, and I start cranking it really fast. And then I put it down on the ground in front of the beetle and back up, and it just starts playing a lullaby.
Okay. Yeah. So that's 2 for your mechanics ability, and then 1 from everybody else. So that means you'll pass because you roll a 1, and that's 6.
I did roll a 5 though.
Wow.
Okay, so you succeed very well. It's finally enough. This beetle is tired, and he starts to fall asleep a little bit, and you can sneak past him.
Quick, who's ever quickest? Get in there.
I'm gonna get it for the king.
Okay. You notice there's this bigger gem in the wall that you see, and then there's also some very shiny eggs on the ground.
Are any of them blue or yellow?
There is 1 blue one.
The eggs are blue. What about the gem? Is the gem?
There's one blue egg. The gem is green.
The best color. So I take. You
can take an egg or the gemstone in the wall.
Do you need any help in there?
Okay. I like green because it's I did say blue and yellow. I'm going to stick with blue and yellow.
Okay.
This is Carter talking. Blue and yellow. So I'm going to be like, okay. I'll take a blue egg.
Okay.
I got a blue egg. I got a blue egg. Da-da-da-da-da. And I come back out.
Nice.
How big are the eggs?
Yeah, like that big.
I got a blue egg.
That looks like a pebble. I want one.
Oh, wow, there's eggs back there, too?
And I will run in. Is there one with speckles on it?
There's like a speckled white egg and then a reddish egg.
Ooh, I would like the reddish egg.
Okay.
This reminds me of sandstone. I will put it in my bag.
Okay.
Uzad'll clutch their hand and just kind of shake it off and try and walk in there and see what they see.
White speckled egg or a large green gemstone in the wall.
Oh, I don't see eggs very often, but what's his name did say that we had to take treasure, so I guess I'll try and get the gem out of the wall.
Okay, yeah, it takes you a minute, but you like work it out, and it's just this rough cut, like green gemstone that's like almost as big as like your head.
Will it fit in my bag?
Yes.
All right, I will put it in my bag.
It's the only thing that fits in your bag.
Is there anything else in there?
There is one egg left.
And I take a big step around the beetle and rush in and go for the egg.
Okay. So you get the white one with speckles.
Neat.
All right. So the beetle is starting to like, or you start hearing your lullaby slow down.
Uh-oh. We
Let's
gotta
go,
get going.
let's go.
Buzzing again.
Dynamite.
Are you want to throw a stick? So he did say dynamite. Do you want to throw a stick of dynamite back there?
Cmike, you have a stick. I gave you a stick.
I need a light.
Oh.
Who's that?
I have a light. Here. Whatever.
Your candle.
I got it.
Here. Yeah, I put my head over.
Okay. Just for, and we're going to add in some things, just for the sake of randomness when it comes to how well these kobold dynamite sticks are made and how short the fuse might be.
Oh boy.
Let's roll a d20 and say, like, on a 1, 2, or 3, it's going to explode very quickly. Otherwise, it'll be fine.
Okay. I'm rolling?
Yeah. Who's lighting it?
I'm lighting it with my head.
And then I'm throwing it. Yeah.
So Carmichael, roll.
Okay. 17.
Okay, so yeah, it's a short fuse, but it's enough to throw it behind you. So as you kaboom, and like tunnel collapses in behind you, there's all this dust comes out with you guys. You're all covered in dirt and soot. The Kobold
Gonna
boss
get all in the
like,
cracks in the gears.
Kobold boss is like, "What'd you do?"
We did what you told us to. We went in there and we got stuff.
Egg.
We digged.
I have egg.
He's got an egg.
Okay. Squeerax, what's your stuff? It should be good. So let's go. So he starts leading you where you've never been before. You've never met any dragons. You've heard about dragons. Yours is the best and the coolest and the most awesome one to be working for.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're gonna get to meet them. So,
oh man, this is so exciting, you guys. This is gonna be the best day ever.
Do we look at him?
I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
Do we look at him in the eye, or do we not? Do we look down? What do we do? What do we do?
I'm just gonna look right at him and take in all his glory.
We just look with our eyes. How else would we look?
Well, Figlug was gonna look down.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna look right up at him.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant you were gonna look with a different part of your body, and I was like, that's not how bodies work. You gotta look with your eyeballs.
Mm-mm.
You can make your body work this way if you add some glass and shiny.
okay.
That looks like they have a headache trying to understand what's happening with that.
So you start down a hallway that's more worked stone than rough stone, and there's doors that you pass by that when you look in, they're filled with treasure. So it's like more and more as you pass by to your kobold eyes. And then you enter into the biggest room you have ever been in.
This is the biggest room I've ever been in.
There's coins and gemstones and boxes and crates and pieces of art and curtains and all sorts of fancy stuff. And in the middle of it all is this giant winged thing that kind of looks like a kobold, but real big. And let's see, Figlug, his wings have, like, with your mechanics, like, his wings have, like, gears. And whoa, like, you would never have imagined that. Like, whoa. And his skin is, like, different colors of metal, and his chest is green and glowing. And you hear as he kind of moves and shifts, and then it's like mouth starts to move, and then you hear a voice that says, "Good, show me your treasures."
I nervously show my egg. Here you go, Your Majesty.
Place them before me.
Uzad'll take out the gem and put it in front of it and just
do like a sign of the cross almost with it, and then
this pleases me.
Yay!
So the mouth just kind of, as the thing squeaks and moves around. You will go to the lair of Ragidra the Vain. You will bring me their treasure so that we will be the greatest. But if you do not succeed, your mind will be devoured. And then the head reaches up, and then this sparks start shooting, and then something catches fire, and there's flames are shooting out, and there's lots of suddenly dazzling, sparkling lights in the air, and it's very overwhelming for your koboldness. And then like boss kobold is like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, your greatness. Your greatness.
Yeah, he's just shooting flame in the air. There's like, this is all that's happening.
Oh, you know what, you guys? I could probably do that if I put some oil in my mouth and lit my thing and then go. I could do that too.
It's remarkably similar if you attempt that. And then after a second, it kind of like, as you're backing out, like it sputters out. And it just kind of settles back into place. So the lead kobold's like, all right, you survived. Good. Squiggerax wants you to go where everyone else has gone to, and they didn't come back. You're gonna come back. Now, you got 2 ways to go to Ragidra. You can go the underground river, or you can go overland. However, the lair is hidden. And the lair is hidden because I rolled a 4 on lair trait 2. So, you pick a way you want to go, and then you find treasure and bring it back here for our Lord.
What were the 2 ways again?
You can go the underground river or overland, up out of the tunnels and caves and above ground where you've never been. You've never been on the river either, but
let's go outside.
We've never been outside.
I know, I just want to see it.
I want to see it too, but I am a particularly good swimmer. I'm like the best swimmer out of all the kobolds I know.
Wow.
What if we need someone to swim? It's smarter if we're by rivers.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never been either way either, but yeah, swimming sounds difficult. So yeah, maybe we should have a swimmer in the river.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Underground river. Let's go.
Come on.
I start heading in the opposite direction.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Miko Merkel, come on.
I'm coming.
All right, so you start wandering in the direction he told you to go, and you come to the underground river. Like it gets very wet. There's lots of moisture in the air. The rock is slick with algae, and so you there's like a path that kind of follows the river for 45 minutes. And then you come to kind of an impasse where there is like a waterfall and a pool on top and a pool on bottom. And there seems like there's something on top of the waterfall that's just kind of flapping there. That might be a rope or something, but you got to figure out how to get up there.
How high up is it to get up there?
It's about 4 kobolds high. Surprise.
I'm gonna try and climb up to get to the rope.
All right, so as you start to try to get up the kind of like waterfall-y water, it's really hard. So it's just like slipping down. And then some bats just start swiping down at you and like harassing you. And it's keeping you from climbing.
I come back down.
You all saw this. That was scary.
Oh my.
I need nourishment.
What if we all stood on each other's backs? I can be on the bottom because I'm a strong kobold too, and I waddle over to the cliff and I just into my shell.
Oh, nice.
And you hear, stand on top of me.
Can I do that? Can you do that? Can you do that?
No.
My great-great-grandfather was the cousin of Tiamat. It's a special ability, only for special kobolds.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I guess I'm not special.
You're special
It's
in
okay,
your
we
own
can't all
way.
be special.
Figlook will go up and get on Gursala's back. Did I say that?
Gersamy.
Gursamy?
Gersamy.
Gursamy. There's
Gursamy.
an M in that one. Thank you. Gursamy's back, and if you guys jump on the shovels, I can spin you up.
Spin me up.
Yeah, if you jump on the shovels, I can crank it and spin you up because it's on a wheel.
Oh. Who's that? You want to try? I'm feeling a little scared from the bats.
Well, I could I could make the fire. I could blow the fire at the bats with the oil and the. I could try and spit the oil, the birdie oil at the bats, and make them scare them off.
And then I go on the shovels?
You jump.
Right, because if I stand on top of you, then I can reach the bats and go at them.
Okay, so I'm next.
Yep.
And I stand on the shovel. I don't know what I'm doing.
You gonna stand on the turtle, or and then jump off the shovel?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
I guess. Yeah.
all right, so you have Uzat blowing fire and scaring the bats. So you get to add 1 to your distraction roll, and I'll say because of the noise of the squeaky wheels, you also get another one. So you can add 2. There's 2 distractions.
Amazing.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. So Mikkel Merkel, you're standing on top of Gursame's shell while Uzat is blowing fire up there, and then the wheels start going, and you just jump on one, and it flings you up and over the edge, and the bats are scared of the fire, so they fling away, and you see in this upper pool, there's a bunch of knotted rope, and you also see that there's an arm-size hole, and there's shiny stuff inside.
Ooh. I dig through and pick out some of the blue and yellow.
You can reach your
ones.
arm in, and I'm going to have you roll a d20 to see what level of treasure you get.
Yes. 8.
All right, so that's, let's see, if 20 was divided by 3, that would be 7. So yeah, you're in level 2. So you get a very nice, hammer is in there, and it seems shiny and ill-fitted to kobold hands, but you like it. So, and the eggs were D1 treasures, and the uncut gem, I'm going to say, those were all D1. Let's just say that's all D1 treasure. So you each have a D1 treasure.
Do we, because we gave them to...
Well, if you present it to him at the end, it will count toward that total.
Understood.
Yeah.
So I have that, and then rope is coming down.
Hey Laura, what was your name again? Gersamy?
Gersamy.
Great.
Coming down. Heads up.
And I put the rope down. Is it secured to the top?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I put it down.
Looks around like a stalagmite that's on the ground. Yes, now there's a fairly easable, kobold level knotted rope.
Perfect.
Maybe the turtle can do it.
Ooh, that's a shiny hammer. Okay, is there more shiny hammers up there?
I don't know. Check it out.
Let's go find some shiny hammers.
Okay.
While they start to
Battle.
climb the rope, I want to real quick scuttle over to the river and dive in, and I want to check the bottom of the river for pretty pebbles and shinies.
All right. Roll a d20 at advantage.
No modifier, just straight roll. Yeah,
Yep.
16.
Yeah, nice. So you find shiny pebbles just for you, no problem. There's a lot of stuff down here, and then you find like a stone bowl that has gemstones in it. That's just like sitting down on the bottom of the river. That's a level 3 treasure.
Oh my gosh. I will pocket that before I come up for air.
Okay.
And then come up and just shake off. And Donahue's going to come over and roll around in the water. And then his little butt shakes off. So he's all poofy now, extra cute. And then we're going to come up the rope.
How Figla goes up the rope is he takes the rope and hooks it to one of the gears and just starts cranking it, and he just starts getting lifted.
It just gets wound up in the gear, so it takes a minute to get unwound.
To get unwound and go down.
Yeah.
Totally worth it.
Gersimi, what? Did you need a bath?
Yes. You see, Donahue is very smelly because fairies are smelly, and he's basically a fairy, so we had to take a bath really quick.
Okay, got it.
Makes
That
sense.
checks out.
Sure does. All right, so Uzat, do you want to try to find a shiny hammer? All right, roll a d20.
Yes. Yes, Uzat would like to find a shiny hammer. A 3.
Yes, you find a level 1 treasure. There's a big coin that you pull out, so it's not a shiny hammer, unfortunately. And then
It's still shiny.
Yeah, but I wanted a hammer.
Maybe
Here.
they'll have a hammer at the lair.
You can have my hammer, and I'll take your coin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's real nice of you.
Thank
Super.
you.
Okay. Thank you.
Because the coin is, what color? Isn't it more yellow? I don't know.
yeah.
The coin is more yellow. So I take the coin.
Ooh.
Big Lug, do you want to try to see if there's a treasure in there for you too?
Yeah, I'll reach in.
Okay, roll a d20.
7.
Let's see, that's first tier, right? 1 to 7. So yeah, you find a like a little book. It's in okay condition. You can't
wet.
read, but you don't know what it is. Actually, you don't know what a book is, but whoa, it's neat. It's got it's got almost a shell that's kind of bimby, and then a bunch of soft kind of leafy bits in the inside.
Almost looks like a sandwich.
Don't eat it.
Yeah, it doesn't taste very good.
It's not a sandwich.
Okay.
I'll try
Now-
and check out the hole. I just want to reach in and make sure everything's out of the hole.
Okay, roll a d20, but at disadvantage because you got something real nice from down below.
I understand. I just had to. I had to try.
Yeah.
1.
Okay, so you do find a semi-precious stone, like it's some malachite or something. But you have to decide, Gersime, is this something that you want to present to Squee Ekarax, or do you want to put this on your necklace?
I've always wanted a centerpiece on my necklace. I'm gonna put it on my necklace.
Yeah, okay. So it doesn't
Do
go
we
towards
see
you.
this? Do we see this?
Yeah.
Curse me.
It looks
Isn't
wonderful.
it beautiful?
Yes, but
I just,
you could
I've
give
always wanted to walk the runway.
you could give that to Squee.
See how I feel when I get there.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now where are we going? Do we keep going up?
Well, it would be
The
easier to
river
go down.
continues.
Okay.
I want to keep going.
Is there something that can be used as a boat or a raft?
So, as you continue down, you notice a large shape in the water.
Uh-oh.
And
Ooh.
as it moves past you, moves past you again back toward the way you're going. Like it can easily go upriver and down. And it comes by a couple times and it surfaces a little at one point in time. And it's like a very large turtle. And it seems to be moving where you want to go if you can distract it enough to get on its back.
Gersamy, is this fella related to Tiamat too?
I mean, probably.
Okay. Hi.
Gersamy, go give a Tiamat. What's the name of your ancestor?
Oh, he's a cousin of Tiamat.
Tiamat. Go give him a Tiamat greeting.
Okay.
And I'll jump in and try and see if I can find the head.
Okay, this is an action where the outcome is in doubt, so let's roll a d6.
Oh boy. Three.
Okay, roll misfortune die.
Oh boy.
See what happens.
2.
2. All right, so you try to say hi to it and like put your head in the water, and it kind of shifts and it doesn't really notice you, but it smashes you up against the side of like the river bottom, and you come out. So you add 2 to your misfortune total.
I did.
Are you okay?
He must be a third cousin twice removed because he was very rude.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Well, maybe this turtle likes some shock and awe.
And I like start to juggle lit dynamite sticks, and then right before they blow up, I just try to throw them in the air.
While you do that, I pull out a little bit of a broken horn that just makes a really bad squeaking horn sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could be machinery. Sure, a simple machine. Yeah.
I need to replace it.
All right. Anybody else going to?
Are there any like sticks or reeds or something? Do I still have that bone I was digging with?
You can still have the bone, yeah.
Right. Izad'll put some oil on the bone and then take their little lighter guy and kind of like a sparkler on 4th of July, just sort of like bake.
Yeah, in Jurassic
Shiny
Park, when you're getting the
shapes in
attention
the
of the
air.
Yeah. Okay, so Carter, roll a d6. You can add 4.
Yes.
For your 2 distractions and the other 2 1 distractions. Did you roll 1? So the dynamite, the fuses were a little short and they start to blow. Roll a d6 misfortune die. Actually, roll that. We're going to roll this at disadvantage. Did you roll a 6?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, that'd be fine. Yeah, so you take 5 misfortune points as one explodes and like scorches you all over.
Ow.
Burns off some of your scales. It's a huge disaster. The wall collapses in a bit. You've scared the turtle.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Is it scared senseless? So it's just frozen in fear?
Roll a d20 and we'll 50-50 it. 1 to 10 and 11 to 20.
13!
That's a success. So yeah, it is very confused and doesn't know what to do, and it's just floating there.
It's frozen in shock. I jump onto its shell.
Okay.
I quickly grab Miko Merkel by the tail and start running to the turtle and drag him on top.
Yeah, you're
Come on,
very
Gersamy.
confused.
Okay, I say up, and then Donahue jumps into my arms like a baby, and I run and I jump with him.
Okay, great. Yeah, you all get on the turtle. He just kind of floats there for a minute.
I
for a while.
have a solution to this. I lean in the back of the turtle, facing the direction we have to go. I flip. I take a gear off, flip it, put it back on, and I start cranking it, and it just starts propelling water like a boat,
Yeah.
and I just start pumping.
Yeah, you turn it it's like a one-man band riverboat contraption now.
I just imagine Dick Van Dyke and Mary
I was
Poppins
literally
as a
thinking
kobold.
the same thing.
Yeah,
I was
just-
literally thinking the same thing.
Paddle, 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 paddle. Double
I
paddle.
just
All right, we are. Yep, we're going on about now.
So the turtle is very big, so
Right,
like
okay.
you're paddling kind of. It's really more of like the water being agitates the turtle, and it just starts moving forward.
I'm a genius.
Yep, you sure think you are. You're just like, wow, I can't believe I've done this. As the turtle begins to go upstream. So you travel for a while, and then you see in the distance 2 like torches that are on the cave wall, and there's some kind of like wooden structure with a big piece of wood floating in the water that you're coming up on.
That looks like a better boat than this jerk.
Yeah, if you know what a boat is, which some of you might, that's a boat. But if you don't know what a boat is, it's just a big piece of wood.
I'm pretty sure Uzat doesn't know what a boat is.
That looks
This
like
is like Uzat's most experience with water ever, besides the sluice. Like you
Seriously,
crank the sluice, you haven't.
What did you say that was?
It's a boat. You use
A
it to ride
boat.
on top of the water.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's go.
So
I get on.
Or you jump.
are we on a boat right now then? Because we're on top of
Oh,
the
yeah.
water.
Yes,
I thought we were on a
but
turtle.
this is a better boat.
That's a boat. So a turtle boat and a boat.
Wood boat better than
Right.
turtle boat.
If a boat could.
Uzat looks like they're about to blow a blood vessel trying to
Yeah,
understand.
There's like a twitch of the eyelid. Yeah.
I get on the boat.
Oh yeah, the turtle comes up and kind of gets to the edge of what, if you know what a dock is a dock. I don't know if any of you are smart enough to know what a dock is, but you know what a couple of you know what a boat is.
Boat.
So
Alright,
these
so-
torches that are on the wall, they're glowing with blue fire,
Ooh.
and they're like in front on either side of an entryway.
Is it more blue than me?
It's a familiar shade of blue to you.
So the boat is leading into the passageways. That
It's a walkway now.
walkway.
Yeah, it's
think-
it's a doorway with fire in the side of the cave wall where the boat is docked.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
Boat
going to
is
clarify. I didn't
Yeah.
know if the boat was
Yeah, it's on a
and then the
dock that leads
passage
to
was.
an entryway in the cave.
Okay.
I was thinking like the Willy Wonka boat rides.
Right, yeah,
That's
yeah,
where my mind was.
Yeah.
We don't know where we're going.
Nope.
In the rowers,
We don't. We can't.
Nope. Stop. No.
All right.
Well, we can use this to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to blow myself up again.
That's misfortunate.
Fun. Yeah, let's go in. Maybe this is the hidden lair.
So as
That's really smart. It could be.
it very much could be. You go in, and you start to hear. Let me turn this off. Sorry, distractions. A game about distractions. Okay.
Success.
Hey. All right, so as you are going down this hall, you start to hear voices, not kobold voices. It's kind of flowery sounding. If you know what flowers are, it's like kind of type of voices to your kobold ears and turtle ears. You see light coming, and it's like around the corner you can peek. And there are, because of what I rolled, a 4 for the guards of the rival Dragon King, insufferable elves. So there are.
I was hoping for that one.
There's a guard post of sorts, and there are like a dozen elves hanging around. And they're all arguing with one another about like different things. Like one's like, well, I like arrows with 4 feathers because the 3-feathered arrows tend to. And then another is like, I really, for the sake of our Dragon Lord, we should probably consider not affecting the environment with our eating habits. And they're like going on and on and on.
Yeah, they're really bougie.
And then another one is like, I'm kind of tired of, I've decided I'm not going to have the elven wine anymore. My palate is just, it's too refined. It's all about the dwarven ale now. So
they're the most pedantic elves ever.
Insufferable elves. And one of them starts to sing songs, and someone's like, and another's like, oh, who sings that? And they're like, oh, you don't know? So it's like the worst conversations, but it does seem to be the only way to go is to get past these elves.
Can we tell their attitude?
Oh, yeah.
What assholes.
Yeah. It's so much.
Oh my god.
Someone's talking about homebrew. Like the booze, not D&D homebrew.
I knew what you meant.
And one's talking about D&D homebrew. One's like, we use hexagonals we use hexagons, not squares, because it just makes sense if each square is a 5-foot.
Mathematically, the hypotenuse should actually be longer than if you go perpendicularly, so it's not technically correct.
There's one poor guy in the corner. It's like, I have this crazy idea for zones.
Oh my gosh.
Guys.
It's not about Dragon Coin anymore. It's all about the joke Kobold Coin. It started as a joke, but now it's like become a thing, and it's gonna get up to like a 6/10 of a Dragon Coin.
Actually, really, if you think about it, the stock market is just so blasé.
Someone's like, oh, totally. I was selling. It was like, there were these other dragons that lived down the river that they leveraged like 130% of the chest stocks. And so I've now bought as much as I can so that they have to buy it back. It's going to be like, it's so crazy.
I imagine all of us like mocking them over here.
Uzat's not smart enough to do that.
Yeah. So, how would you like to try to get past these insufferable elves that are heavily armed and armored?
I have an idea, and I start.
I also have an idea.
You go ahead. This is gonna take a minute.
Let's discuss our ideas first.
Mine's a friendly idea.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, Donahue's really cute, and so I was going to introduce them to Donahue, and hopefully they think he's so cute that they want to pet him, and I'll tell them how we met and how I got him, and about how he's a battle corgi that used to carry fairies in a battle.
Oh, and then I can serve refreshments.
We should tag team them.
Tag team.
So, we both.
And if that fails, then we have to like resort to violence. I'll light him on fire.
And if that doesn't work, I put my bag back on, and I've rearranged the shovels to be a catapult, and there's a rock on it now, a huge rock.
Okay.
Oh, we could put oil on the rock and light it on fire and shoot him.
Okay.
That's plan B. We're playing B.
All right.
Plan B.
You're team plan B. We're team plan A. All right. I like this.
Team war. Okay.
TPB.
Violence was always an option. All right. So team peace. You can each roll a d6. You get to add 2 because you're each using your own distraction, and then you get to add 1 because of the other's distraction you're doing. So you get to each roll and add 3
Okay.
to the roll.
God.
Uh-oh.
Frick! You gotta be
4.
kidding me.
So that's,
All right.
7.
So you start to approach, and you got like your booze bottle out, and then coming up with a corgi, and these elves are just like, what the hell? And then they see the bottle, but they also see your like dynamite and stuff, and they definitely just go ahead and loose some arrows at Mikkel Merkel. So Mikkel Merkel, you need to roll a misfortune die.
2.
Okay, so take 2. What's your total misfortune right now?
8.
Okay. Yeah, you have some arrows in you, but they see this corgi and they're like, "Aw," and so like, they hesitantly come up and are petting the corgi, and they're like, "Okay, Kobold. Let's judge to see if you belong here or not. So." What would you rather have? Nitro cold brew or pour over?
It depends on the time of the year. If it's a sweltering day, I would go for the cold brew, but if it were chilly, I would go for the pour over.
They're like, oh, did someone speak dragon? Someone's like, oh, yeah. She said that she likes to eat chili with her pour over, and someone's like, man, that's so avant-garde. So they're like, they're rather impressed by this dog, and they're like, well, that other one was trying to blow us up, though.
No, I just.
He's my beverage guy. He has a microbrewery back in our lair.
Oh, one comes over and like snatches the bottle from you. Like, smells like pure gasoline. I love gasoline. Drink some of it. Yeah, I could drink that all day. So he's like, well, all right, okay, this seems like, I mean, yeah, I guess they're cool enough to be here.
Okay, great.
Well, thanks, fellas. I think Donahue's a very special corgi, and fairies used to ride him into battle, and so I would like to introduce him to more of your friends inside.
And I have more drinks.
And then I open up my vest, which my dynamite vest, which also has more flasks in it.
Yeah, they're like all the arrows don't like point. They point at you like, oh, okay, oh. They're like, man, don't do that, man. That's so much.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey, I guess if you want to go see Rodriguez, then I mean, it's no skin off our backs. I mean, hey, great,
Great.
2 kobolds. What could it hurt?
Oh, can our friends come too?
What friends?
Who's that? Do you think they're working, or do you think they might need to switch to Team Plan B?
I don't know yet. We didn't talk about like maybe having like a signal or something for like when they were in trouble, but
I wave. I wave cheerfully.
Do you think that's a signal for being in trouble?
Miko Merkel has arrows in him, and he's waving at you.
I think they're in trouble.
I think they're in trouble too. I think we should light this puppy.
All right, I'll try to miss them. Good thing they're small.
Okay.
I'm in like the perfect like position.
Yeah.
So I will dump a bunch of oil or grease or whatever I have in me, and then take my little lighter guy and light this rock.
Big Lug, roll your distraction of the elves. You get to add 3, and then
does he get to add 4 because Gersami's distraction worked? Because they're petting the dog.
I mean, their distraction did work. Yeah. Okay, you can add 4. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair.
We're coming to save you.
Yeah.
19 plus 4.
No, you roll a d6.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
3 plus 4.
7. Okay, so you succeed. So you launch like oil flaming rocks.
Paradise!
It like plows into an elf and then into their like guard outpost, and it lights on fire, and there's smoke coming everywhere, and they're like, what the hell? And they just start loosing arrows.
Use that! Gotta reload!
I start running in.
I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna take off.
Scoop up the dog and start running.
Yeah. So they start shooting arrows. Everybody roll a d20. We'll make it a quarter. So if you roll a 1 to 5, you're gonna get shot by an arrow.
13.
16.
16.
15.
15.
3.
3. All right. So Faglug, roll a misfortune die.
My first one. How misfortunate. 3.
So add 3 to your total. All right. And so there's this crazy commotion. They're all screaming. They start like ringing bells and like putting, and they're like, there's all sorts of yelling going on. But you run past it. So,
something bit me in the behind.
Yeah, and okay. Lora will return momentarily. Yeah, so yeah. It's like Forrest Gump moment. Something bit me. It's like,
something jumped up and bit me.
So Figlug heads like pulled to a stop really quick as he yells out that something bit him.
Did we make it?
Do we have to? In? Yeah. Is there a door that we had to open and close so we're safe?
Also, you find a doorway that you turn into.
Okay.
What's in the room?
Us.
Yeah, you seem to be. It's a smaller room with a bunch of shelves. There's a variety of things in here, including like buckets and some tools. There's some vials of stuff.
Did the vials look like oil or grease? Or
They're
like
all kind of like a bright color.
like shiny colors?
Yeah. Some's green. There's blue. There's just white.
Like my egg.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the white one. It matches me.
I
I'm gonna
take a
the
blue
white
one.
Okay.
I take a blue one.
Okay.
Are the buckets like well polished, or are they
Yeah.
really worn down?
Yeah. They're like really well maintained.
Ooh.
You want to recap for Laura?
Yeah. You've turned a corner into a small room, and there's like shelving with shiny vials filled with like brightly colored liquids. There's buckets and tools.
Look, Gearsony. I found a vial that's like shiny, like white, like me. It matches.
Oh, it's so pretty. I love a good color scheme.
I
All
offer up one of my vials to the goddess
Okay.
to get some misfortune.
All right. So you can roll a d4.
Roll a d4. Okay.
Yeah.
1.
All right, take 1 off your total. Tiamat was only so pleased by your sacrifice.
So the tools in here, IRL, are they just basic tools?
I mean, yeah. But the kobolds, they look really nice. They're like basic elven cleaning and fixing tools. You're just in like a janitor's closet.
Is there a shiny hammer?
Yeah, so everybody roll a d20. We'll do the rules of sevens again to see what quality of thing you take.
Uzit is looking for another shiny hammer to go with their other one.
Yeah.
That'd be a 1 for me.
All right, yeah, you just grab a like vial or whatever color you want. It's just some kind of basic cleaning solution, but it is a 1d4 level 1. It's a level 1 treasure to offer up.
I got
Copy that.
I got 15.
15 is let's see, 8 to 14. So yeah, 15 would be in the top tier. What you grab a like really great bucket if that's what you're going for.
I'll take a tool to help me fix up and maintain my contraption.
Yeah. You find a like screwdriver that has like rotating heads on it to go into different things. It's like whoa, and that's a level 3 treasure.
Screwdriver.
Yeah, multi-head screwdriver.
I rolled a 9.
We roll a 9. Yeah, you find a level 2 hammer that matches that other hammer. It's very similar. Remarkably similar. Like they lost one and replaced it with the exact same thing. And let's see. What did you have, Mika Merkel?
I gave mine up to heal myself.
Okay, yeah. You grabbed. Did you roll to see what you pulled?
No.
Okay, let's do that. Make sure. Roll to see what you pulled.
7.
7. So that's 1 to 7. Yeah, so it would have been in level 1. So yeah, we get the 1 point. Okay, it all works out. All right. Where would you like to go from here? You seem to be inside of Rogdeirdre's the Veins fortress, hidden fortress.
Well, do we have let's get another big rock on this thing just in case. It seems like
Big rock.
Yeah, put a big rock on this thing, just like how we saved you when we came in.
Wait a minute. We need to talk about that. We had everything good. I was waving to say, come on over, and then you shot at us.
But you had arrows in you. We thought you were in trouble.
It
You
was
still
a
do. Here, let me fix
misunderstanding.
that.
Yeah.
It was a misunderstanding. It was so if I wave and I smile, that's good.
With 2 hands?
Either.
Either?
Yes.
Okay.
So if
Maybe
go
we
like
should
this-
have a signal if something is going bad.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. I didn't know if there
This-
was a signal.
This is the going bad signal. Like, it's going bad.
It's going back. Is this with 2 hands or 1 hand?
This is with one hand.
1 hand. Okay.
One hand. Yes.
Got it. Well, how many doors are around, and is there a way out of this room?
There's only the way that you came into this room, but there's more hallways outside of it.
Let's go find a room with more shiny things in it.
Okay.
So as you wander about, like you have to like dodge into side rooms to avoid other insufferable elves. There's like 2 walking down, and one's like, "Man, I'm totally like off of using my electric scooter. Like it's just so played out. Like nowadays, it's all about the pedals."
When I'm walking, you can hear the loose gears.
Yeah. There's a doggy over here that wants to play.
Hey.
Okay, so you eventually you're wandering around, and then you start hearing a voice that's just like, "More mirrors, yes, more mirrors. That I like." It's a big voice, bigger than any you've heard. Almost as big as your best and most awesome Dragon King Ikarax. But obviously not as cool.
Of course.
That sounds like a pretty vain voice to me.
Ooh. That sounds like a good place to try and get treasure.
Or shinies are always good.
Yeah.
We should probably make sure he doesn't notice us while we're taking his shinies.
How can we be sneaky? I'm loud. I know that for sure. Ooh, I could set off dynamite in another room, and then everyone would be like, what's that commotion? And then you guys can go in and steal things.
I like that idea.
I do too.
I'll lead them away.
If we get a blanket, we can tie it on my contraption, and we can make a big sack so we can stash even more treasure than we can in our normal bags.
Ooh,
Good.
I like that.
I have a bunch of cooking grease. It's real slick. I don't know if you've ever slipped on it. It hurts real bad. I can put it all over the floor so that when they come running to investigate the noise, they'll go, "Whoa!" and they'll fall.
I like that.
We are so smart.
We are like the smartest kobolds ever.
Smartest.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
All right. What room are you gonna put the dynamite in, or where are you gonna set the dynamite off?
So I'll set it off. Like if you guys,
Okay, so if you guys hide in a side room, I'll set off the dynamite right at the entrance of the evil, ugly, vain Regidra's lair. And then I'll run, and then I will run on the sides of the line. So if you lay the grease out in the middle of the hallway, that way they'll slip.
I'll do that.
Okay.
A jar of like bacon grease with nasty fatty bits in it.
Okay, so you get plus. Miko Merkel, you get to roll a d6. You get to add 2 for your dynamite and 1 for Uzat's oil.
okay, so for 3,
Yeah.
come on, baby. A 2,
Okay. Roll your misfortune die.
come on.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, a 1.
Okay, so you're just at 8. So yeah, explodes. Boom! There's a big giant explosion. It blows off one of your arms. Miko Merkel's not doing very good. He slips on the grease, but there's all this smoke and stuff in the air, and you hear people say, like, you hear a voice, what was that noise? And you hear people like running from the other side of the hallway now.
I think this is our opportunity. Miko Merkel will meet us there.
Okay. And I keep running down the hallway with my arm gone.
Slip into the room where we think the treasure is.
Crazy. It was a successful distraction with just horrible consequences. All right, so you enter in this room. Due to the dragon type I rolled, this is a blue dragon who's in this room. It just keeps leveling up and up and up, and it has like entryways up above and terraces and balconies, as if it just continues up, and you can look down on her magnificence. This must be Rogidra the Vain, a blue dragon that's easily 4 times bigger than Squee Ikarax. Just so big. And Figlug, the only other dragon you've seen, had these like gears and moving parts that was squeaking.
Which is really cool.
This one does not have that. There must be something wrong with them.
Yeah.
They're more like a kobold. What? And they are currently
staring dragons.
At the door, trying to look around the smoke. And there are lots of mirrors everywhere. And there's just a butt ton of treasure.
Quick, put the treasure in your bags.
I dive for the nearest pile of treasure and just try and scoop a bunch in.
Okay.
I start cranking on the shovels, and they're putting them in the big bag.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Donahue fetch, so like I'm picking up stuff, and then he'll like go run, pick up an object, bring it back. Run, pick up an object, bring it back.
That's great. And then Miko Merkel, you've been just running down a random hallway, like really, like you're in tons of pain, and you find yourself coming through like a side upper level, and you just fall right into the treasure. So
Miko, get up and start walking.
Confused.
It's harder. It's harder with one arm.
Oh.
Rogidra the Vain. You each get to roll 3d20.
Oh, amazing.
To determine what level of treasure you get. You each get 3 treasures, and it's going to be that level. 1 to 7, 8 to 14, 15 to 20.
Oh, shoot.
I rolled 2 18s and a 2.
Okay, yeah, you get like 2, like you grab like 2 daggers that are in like jeweled hilts and stuff, and then just like a really cool looking like rock.
I rolled a 12, a 2, and an 18.
Okay, you're 18. You find a mechanical arm that it's bigger than your arm, but you strap that on, and it seems to go with you. That's your 18 treasure. That's your level 3. A 12 and a 2, is that what you said?
Yep.
Your 12 is there's like a roll of really nice coins that are all together like in a pouch.
Ooh.
And then your 1 is you find, let's see, where is
it's a 2.
Coins, stuff. There's just like this piece of cloth that you grab, but it's got like really colorful writing on it. You can't read it, but it looks cool.
Nice.
Gersime.
I got a 6, a 12, and a 20.
Nice. All right. Your 6, you find like a handful of like silver coins. That's your 6. Your 12 is a like halfling-sized pike. So it fits your hands pretty well. It's like a trident, but it's really nice. And then your 20, there's this amazing portrait of this blue dragon, and you just pull it out of its frame and roll it up.
I love it.
Yeah, and then Figlug.
I got a 10,
Okay.
a 17,
Okay.
and a 1.
Okay. Your 1, you just grab, you're digging, your stuff's digging, and your 17s, what are your 17? That's really nice. It's an instrument. Yeah, you pull out a like metal instrument that's kind of round. It's blue. It's got gemstones on it. It has like 4 holes and like a pipe on one side of it. So you like an ocarina. So you pull that out. It's Empire of Ashes metal. It's that blue metal. You're 12, is that what you said? 17,
10.
12, and a 1? 10? 10. Still level 2. Level 2, it pulls out a like really nice looking crossbow. So that's your level 2. And then it pulls up, like when you're getting down in, it just pulls up like a big thing of dust. And you're like, yeah. And you just like grab a handful of dust and shove it in your pouch. And that's your level 1. And it felt really nice in your hands.
Nice.
Yeah. So
nice
then
dust.
as all this treasure nabbing is happening, Rogidra starts going, wait. Ah, that damn gnome. You work for Squeaks, don't you? Yeah, you. Damn kobolds. Ah. All right. He must be desperate because there's like so many of you have stayed. So you can stay and worship me, or I'll throw him a bone and you can take the stuff back to him if that's what you want to do.
Is it a treasure bone? Is it a shiny bone that's made of treasure? Because I think that's the kind of bone he wants.
It's a metaphor. Oh God, kobolds.
I mean, a metaphor bone is, it should still be a special bone, right?
It's throwing him the bone is him getting the treasure. Throwing you the bone is you living. That's the bone. The bone is your life. Your life is a bone, and this is the bone I'm giving you. So do you want the bone to be here, or do you want the bone to be there?
Can you reach it? Can you throw the bone over there?
Are the bones inside my body?
This question's a boner.
I appreciate the offer, but what type of servants would we be if we turned our back on our Lord and Savior, Squeak?
Arax.
She just is like so frustrated. She's like, you know what? I don't even know why I offered. So she just pulls in her breath and launches out lightning so you guys can run. And roll. I'll let you roll with advantage, and we'll do a 0.25%. So like 1 to 5 is going to be a failure, and then the rest will be you succeed in escaping her lightning.
Okay. Natural 1.
Uh-oh.
Oh, poor buddy.
That's your with advantage. I'll let you roll with advantage.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, because you did well with your distractions.
6.
It's because
no,
1 to 5
Lora.
you just passed, so 6 is just passing.
Laura, you're muted.
Oh, no, I can't hear Laura.
I was like, bye.
Yeah, no, you just squeaked that you were just gonna turn the dust. Okay.
I was like, he's a goner. I got a natural 20.
There's May, yeah, no problem.
I rolled an 11 and a 12.
Okay, yeah, so you escaped. And Figlud?
I got a 14.
Okay, yeah, and Figlud, you take a little bit of electricity, but being a blue kobold, you just kind of like pull it in, and then suddenly like you just like work your machines a little faster. Yeah. So you guys go the way you came. There's just chaos everywhere. People are like, oh, our king, oh, our lord, lady, there's all sorts of just like nuts. People don't even bother. They're just like, whatever. These kobolds have been causing us problems for days. Oh my God. And so you get to the boat, you make your way back.
I'm using that extra energy to row that boat.
Yeah. So when you come back, the boss kobold who sent you is just like, oh wow, you came back.
Yeah, we got a bone.
Well, no, we didn't really get the bone. She said she was going to give us a bone, but then...
Oh, she gave Squeak the bone.
But I thought she was supposed to give us the bone to bring back to him, and
we have...
Uzat's nose kind of starts to bleed a little bit, trying to figure this out.
We have shinies. We come bearing shinies.
Oh yeah, we got shinies.
We got shinies.
All right, well, give them to the boss.
Okay.
So you go in there and
I subtly tuck my pebble necklace with the malachite into my shell
Sure.
so that he doesn't see it. Yeah.
So, as you walk in, he's like, so you have returned. Present to me your gifts.
I take off my arm and put it down.
You get to roll for your treasures, and you guys roll this and calculate it. It's a D4 for a level 1 treasure, a D6 for a level 2 treasure, and a D8 for a level 3 treasure. And whoever has the highest will be the winner.
You said 4, 6, and 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to clarify, the trident that I got, that was a level 2, right?
Yeah, your piece of art was your level 1. Or your level 3 was your...
Yeah. I had a 1, 2, and a 3. Okay.
Yeah, that halfling trident. It's nice, but it's not that.
Yeah.
Wow. Horrible rolls today.
Well, we'll go from the bottom. I know, baby. All right, so we'll do like 1 to... Everyone should have 1 to 10. Anybody got 1 point to 10 points? Should be more.
Sorry, I'm still rolling.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm still
Keep
rolling.
rolling,
Yeah.
keep rolling. Rolling. What?
Wow.
My goodness. Okay.
It's really bad.
This has been Kobold Endeavour for people joining us. It's a one-page one-shot. They're very loose, so you can kind of do whatever you want. I did a lot on the fly here. I tried to have it be mostly improvised, and it's like, wait, I need to give them things to distract. And oh yeah, now we need time for them to get challenges. And maybe if you want to fiddle with it more, like more time to fail and maybe die, but I think it worked out pretty well.
I got a question. I just want to confirm what I have.
Yeah.
I have a level 1 egg,
Yeah.
a level 1 book.
Mm-hmm.
I have a level 3 screwdriver.
Yeah. The screwdriver's level 3.
A nice dust, level 1.
Level 1.
Crossbow, level 2.
Mm-hmm.
And a blue orb flute thing, level 3.
Yes.
Okay.
I also took a vial of white liquid. Is that anything?
Did you roll that?
No, that I was just like I just picked it up.
Roll a d20 to determine.
Wasn't Wasn't that the stuff that we were rolling? We rolled for, Jess? In the room?
I rolled to find a hammer. Were they two different things?
Too many you got the hammer out of the room.
Okay.
So that's just white
Okay.
stuff. It doesn't count for anything. It's just like cleaning solution.
I got a vial of bleach.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
All right. Everybody got their math?
I mathed up.
Okay, so 1 to 10. Anyone? Okay, 10 to 15. All right, 15 to 20. All right, Uzat.
I got 19 points of treasure.
19 voice treasure. Figlug.
17 points of treasure.
Okay, Meekle Merkle.
16.
Okay, and then I think the top goes to Gersame.
26.
26.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled 2 4s on the D4s.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Your garbage treasure was decent. So, yay!
Yay!
Gersame the turtle ends up having the most treasure.
Yes.
And so
I'm a kobold.
And she also got to hold on to extra treasure for herself.
Yeah, she did find the one extra treasure too. So the mechanical dragon with the green glowing chest is like, this pleases me. You, what is your name? And like an arm and points at you, Gersame.
Oh, I am Gersame, Your Holiness.
Gersame, you get to work in the mines.
I got a promotion. I'm going to be around shinies all the time.
The rest of you have displeased me. As punishment, you will work in the mines.
Wait, but.
And that wraps up our kobold in. So.
Oh, that was so funny.
It was enjoyable. So we hope you enjoyed coming along with us on a Grant Howitt one-page one-shot. They're all essentially free. We gave a donation to Grant. You pay what you want for it. He's got a ton. They're all different. Critical Role's done a couple of them with Honey Heist and Crash Pandas.
Fresh Panda.
There's a goat party one where you're all just regular goats trying to get into a party in the real world. That was one of the options we thought about playing today. So there's a ton out there. They're very loose. You can do whatever you want with it. I tried to kind of style it like a D&D adventure. So I had a good time. I thought that
you
was
did
fun.
a great job, Jarrett.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very silly.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So we hope that was fun and let our actors here do a bit more different things and make different choices and just have a good time without any consequences. And yeah, so thanks for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you have fun. Check out Grant Howitt. And as always, remember to be kind to one another, but never forget to be kind to yourself. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.